Hey guys, what's up? It's Melanie Howe here, and I want to do another unboxing video today. So I did this once before, and it was a lot of fun. So as you guys know, I love apps, especially when they focus on helping us DIY marketers be more creative and make that easier for us, even though we don't have backgrounds in graphic design or video creation and all that stuff. So today's app that I'm going to unbox for you guys is called Reevio, Reevio. And I literally logged into Facebook this morning and I saw a sponsored post for this app. Thought it looked pretty cool, so I went on and checked out the website and went ahead and went for it. So they're actually offering a kind of pre-launch promotion right now, so it's very inexpensive to sign up for it. So I thought, what the heck, let's go for it. I love to create videos, and I especially love animated videos for Instagram and Facebook and all that stuff for my clients and myself. So I thought, let's give it a try. But I want to unbox it with you guys today. So I literally just signed up for this app and I haven't even done anything. So I've logged in for the first time and I'm into the interface right now. So let's get started. Let's check it out together and see how cool Reevio is. So as you can see, I logged in and I already know that I'm going to like this one because I love it when a new app has a walkthrough for you, either a demo video or a demonstration that actually helps you kind of get started. But just getting a sneak peek here at some of the interface behind, it looks pretty cool. I know that there's different templates based on the website that I looked at before I made the purchase. Reevio is focused on creating animated videos, and you can do it with your logo. You can do it with other stuff. What I'm getting kind of excited about right here is this little whiteboard thing. So we'll check that out here in a minute. Looks like we've got some other, in-app purchases that can be made as well. That's pretty standard. A little bit bummed, was kind of hoping for some automatic, awesome stock content that would be included, which I believe there is, but it looks like there's also some upgraded things that we can do too. So here's the welcome video. Let's just watch it together. It's pretty short and check it out.
What's up, video users? Today we're going to talk about how to make short text-based videos for your social media channels. So as you can see, we have the Reevio app open in your browser. Let me just put this to full screen. The first thing we're going to do is head to the promo tab and scroll down, and as you can see, we have a lot of options for us right here. There's Instaquotes, there's Typist, there's Grunge, and all of these templates work very similarly. Today we are going to use Instaquotes. All we do is we hit the customize button, and then we hit it again. And we are now at the video editor. So we give our video name a title. So let's say we are doing a promo for the marketing of a brand called The Nook. And then let's say we're going to be posting it on Instagram. We hit continue. And we have our video editor right here. Here's where you can see the preview of what the video is going to look like. This tab right here lets you upload your own photos and videos to the editor. This tab right here lets you upload your own music, and this tab is for settings like watermark and size and position. The first thing we're going to do is go to the lower left corner of the editor and add a new scene. You'll see right here that we have a lot of options to choose from for different animated text scenes that we can put into our video. If we are putting in a quote, then we might want to choose something like this scene 13 over here or scene 12. If it's just one word, then maybe scene 7 over here will work. Right now, we're going to try something a little more complex. So we're going to hit the plus sign here on scene 3 and then the plus sign here on scene 12. So we have just added scene 3 and scene 12 to our timeline right here on the bottom part of the editor. This scene 1 right here was here by default. We're going to delete this because we do not need it right now. I picked these two scenes because they have a light and dark contrast. So we have our scene 3 selected over here, and I am going to put some text in the text box. Whether it's bright as day, and then hit the check button. And then I'm going to select our second scene, scene 12, and change the text to or late in the evening, and hit the check button to save that. Ooh, I forgot to put one scene, so I'm gonna add a new scene right here. This scene 14 looks like a good scene for capping off the video. I'm going to select our scene and put in the text box, the Nook is always open. Now, if I wanted to, I could upload some photos and videos or upload my own music, but that will be covered in another video. For now, we are done using the basic Instacodes template to make a quick video for the brand called The Nook on Instagram. So we hit submit video and we submit the video for rendering. This video is now on its way to the servers of Reevio, where it's going to be processed and rendered, and you are going to receive an email once it's ready. So I can hit go to my videos right here, and we see here on the my videos page that the video that we just made is now rendering. Shouldn't take too long. I'm just going to wait for the email and then open the app back up once it's done rendering. So it's a few minutes after, and here's the email that I received. When you click this button right here, it's essentially just going to send you to the My Videos page, where you're going to see your video finally finished rendering. You have a few options here on what to do, but right now we are just going to download the file. All I need to do after previewing the video is right-click on the video and then hit download video as. I'm going to rename it to The Nook Instagram and save it. Surely enough, the video is downloading and I'm going to see it appear on my desktop. Here's my desktop, here is the file, and it's the same thing. You can transfer it to your phone, upload to Instagram, or do whatever you want with it. That's it. I hope you guys learned a little bit from this video, and I will see you in the next one.
So, seems pretty easy to use. Now, what I will say so far, in just brief observation, again, I have not done anything in this app yet. I definitely think that this app looks like it can be really useful if you're using animated videos, especially if you're, you know, kind of in the inspiration style with your stuff. Those quotes are obviously always fun. But, you know, I know there, based on what I did when I researched prior to purchasing, there are a lot of other templates to use. So we'll explore some of those here in a second. But a couple things I definitely noticed so far. So, you know, I think sometimes, you know, as DIY marketers, we get a little bit gun shy when it comes to something that's not just super, super, super easy. You know, I will say that video can be really complex. To make great high-end looking videos, it can be fairly complex. You kind of have to know how to use some higher end softwares like Adobe Premiere, which honestly myself, I've never even taken the time. I've opened it up, I've tried, and I kind of lose patience with it because it is pretty technical. But what I've heard is that when you do put in the time and you do commit to learning how to use it, it is actually very easy to use. I just personally have never gotten over that initial hump. Now, initially looking at this particular app and the configuration of it all, you know, I think it's kind of somewhere in between. I definitely think that it's going to take you getting used to the interface, getting used to understanding the concepts of creating video. He talked about, you know, the different blocks in the timeline at the bottom. You know, that's a pretty much how it goes when you're creating videos. You have a timeline of sections and then you edit them together and voila, you make a video. So either way, don't be intimidated. Let's check this thing out together and see what we've got, what we're looking at here in the app. So I'm going to go ahead and close the welcome video. Whoa. So definitely as we hover over, it's going to preview, including the music, which is kind of nice because as you're shopping around the different styles, you can certainly look at and get a good thing. So I definitely am curious about this. Oh yeah, pretty cool. It's got a video in the background with kind of a logo, text on top. It's going to slide through different ones. That looks pretty fancy. Yeah, so what I'm seeing there is already just initially my ideas are kind of going crazy. You know, obviously it's an event promo. I totally think it's stylized that way. It would be great for events. But, you know, maybe you've got a new product launch that's getting ready to come out. You can replace those little clips of video with, you know, clips of your product or your store, or your retail store, your restaurant that's getting ready to open. So, you know, just think of it as, yes, that's an event promotion, but at the same time, you know, think outside the box of just events. You know, you could put, like I said, some videos of inside your restaurant as you're getting ready to open the restaurant, and there you go. There's a pretty cool thing. So captions looks interesting. Let's check this one out. So yeah, it's basically just going to be some text slides coming through, obviously coming through just like a caption does. So pretty cool. Bourbon. Personally, I like bourbon, so let's check this one out. I wonder why this one's called bourbon. A little old schoolish. Yeah, okay. I like it. Seems pretty easy. Flip boxes. Ooh, those are fun. Check those out. Those are fun, especially as you're revealing information. Definitely fun. So quotes, we saw that one when he did that. Grunge. Gonna use some paint style, graffiti-ish looking. And there's graffiti there. And these are just in the promotion area. So, you know, I don't want to sit here and just, that one's gonna use pictures. So you just upload some pictures. That's really easy. I like it. That one's probably pretty easy to make, to be honest with you. One of the things that goes into, you know, as you're thinking about creating these types of, you know, higher end graphics and videos to use in your social media content is, you know, they do require a little bit of planning. So again, going back down here to our event one, you know, these are some actual video clips that have been filmed. So, you know, what's nice about these templates, when you use these template programs though, is that they help you get vision. So for example, you may not really know how you would want that video to look, that reveal video. But now that you have this template, you can be like, oh, awesome. I need to just go shoot some short clips, you know, throughout the restaurant. Or, oh, great, we've got this event coming up. You know, we've got a pre-event. So I'm going to go shoot some clips at the pre-event, and then I'm going to use them into my actual event promo. So, you know, or maybe last year's footage. You have last year's footage. Maybe it's an annual conference or something that you're doing. You know, so now you know what you need to pull together. So they do require you to plan a little bit and to organize yourself. But what's nice about using templated programs like these is that they help you get the ideas. They help you kind of create the ideas, and then they help you know what to go get. So many times I think a lot of people shy away from creating video and even graphics because they just don't even know where to start. But what's nice about these template programs is they give you that starting point. So let's go ahead and navigate throughout these other styles. The logo one definitely got me excited, especially when it comes to maybe creating some intros and outros for clients of my own. This looks like, you know, these are fairly simple. If you've ever gone onto Fiverr, you are going to see some similarities here. I already know that. I can just tell by looking at even these screenshots. This one, for example, very similar to what you can buy on Fiverr for $5. So let's say, for example, you are looking to create a logo for your business, an intro and an outro. Don't buy this app just to make an intro and outro. Go on to Fiverr and spend $5 and now you've got it done. It's already done for you. Now, if you're thinking about creating some of these other videos, then think about this app, right? So keep that in mind when you're looking at these. If you are an agency or a creator for other people, maybe you're in a nonprofit who works with, you know, schools, and you're creating stuff for other people, then you might look at this and you have these templates that are easy to make for all these different organizations that you're working with, or projects even. Maybe you've got a series of projects and you want to create a different intro and outro for all these projects. So those are pretty cool. Motion titles, let's see what this is. Let's check it out. I've heard this song before. I like it. It's cute. Kind of reminds me a little bit of a template that you can use on an iPhone. If you have an iPhone, iMovie, or if you have a Mac and you have iMovie, there is a template that looks very much like that. Pretty cool, pretty easy. Let's check this one out. Don't get hung up on the music. Now, as you can see, there's more going on than just text coming into these videos. The text is glowing, it's highlighting, there's motion, there's stuff. So that's why these are called animated videos. Let's check out this one, glitch titles. Oh yeah, I saw this in the promo actually. Definitely interesting. Maybe if you're creating a sci-fi movie, but or maybe a suspense or a teaser, or maybe if you're in the serious sector, you know, child abuse or women's advocates or something. I could see you using a style like that, but maybe not so much in the fun space. Live mockups. What's this? Let's check this out. What is this? T-shirt. Oh, this is where, okay, you can put a logo and it's going to be on a shirt. That's kind of fun. These are cool. Okay. I like it. Hey, this is kind of fun. Again, if you're actually a company other than making apps or doing online work, you may not find these great. You may not find a need for these, but there's a lot of people that are in that space. You're doing stuff, you're working, you're doing creative for people. Maybe you're developing an app, or maybe you even want to teach someone or show someone that you've got something online and you want to showcase it. You know, you would be potentially very interested in these. Other than that, probably not so much. Let's check out collections. Whoa. Whoa. Okay, this one's got a drop down. Let's just go to all. This one looks pretty interesting. Okay, so I have no idea what we're looking at here. What does collections mean? Lower thirds, but social bumpers, CTAs, calls to action. That's what that stands for. Slideshows, seasonal. FB covers, they definitely put this in there. When I go to all, it doesn't show me very much. So let's just go to one of these. Let's go to FB covers. So Facebook covers. These are all the same. So maybe this is an area that's still under development. Okay, I like it. It's tall, it's long and thin. So you can create a video for your Facebook cover photo now. And one of the challenges is that, you know, you have to be able to create it, but know that it's going to be cropped in because of that cover photo size. And this one's already kind of taking that into consideration, which is pretty nice. Minimal lower thirds. Lower thirds, when they say lower thirds, what they're talking about is this text that shows in the lower third of the video. So, you know, when we watch the evening news or any breaking news, there's always stuff here on the lower third. That's what that is. Color type. Pretty cool. So that one's probably pretty easy. Put some text in there. So yeah, these are interesting. Whiteboard is definitely one that I'm really curious about. Let's check this one out. Okay, we've got one version here. Make amazing whiteboard videos with Reevio. I think this is kind of a, explainer videos. So I do a lot of these. There's only one. Let's check this out. So this right here is, these would be really difficult to make in a traditional video production app unless you were fairly skilled in what you were doing. So just these graphics, these animations, this stuff is harder to make, takes much more time, but I could see, you know, a company finding those actually very useful in their marketing strategy. So let's just check out Whiteboard. Actually, before I do that, I just noticed here, so he talked about the My Videos. So that's where we would go after we produce it. I'm going to turn this off. That's where we go after we produce a video, it looks like. But then there's tutorials. So it looks like there are some built-in, oh, great, wonderful, fantastic. So this is awesome. So many times, you know, you get into a new app that's developed and there's just not a lot of support. But this one looks like they've got some videos that we can watch to learn how to do some things so you're not stuck on anything. Let's just go ahead and jump in, though, and kind of check some things out. I am really curious about this Whiteboard one. Not gonna lie. Let's check this out. Click on customize. All right, this ought to be interesting. My guess, oh, cool. Watch a video. So right there, it's got a video for us to learn how to do a whiteboard video, which probably wouldn't be a terrible idea for us to watch. But, you know, let's just kind of see if we can figure it out on our own. How about that? Give our video a title. All right, the title's going to be Checking Reevio Out. Boom. Okay, so we've got a scene preview. So that's once it's there. These down at the bottom, again, this is kind of our storyline, our timeline of stuff. So let's go to add a scene. Actually, I'm curious. This is our own assets. Browse videos, browse photos. There's the music settings. That's if we wanted to add a watermark, which we're not going to worry about right now. So let's go to add a scene and see what options we have here. Oh, wow. Yes, look at this. So here we've got this guy. He's going to draw something. You would type text up there as we're typing something. Okay. Here we're talking about something on a whiteboard. Here we're celebrating something, looks like maybe. So we have a lot of scenes here. Maybe if we're having a conversation, somebody's teaching something. So these are definitely just standard general items, right? That one I could see being pretty easy. Yep, thanks. First line of text here. What is he doing? I don't know what he's doing. These are interesting. I think you would have to be, fairly, oh wow, it looks like there is just pages and pages of them. Okay, so here you've got the same chick talking on a whiteboard. So you're maybe teaching a lesson, you're talking about something. So yeah, these are interesting. You'd have to really kind of, I think outside the box on some of these about how you would utilize them. These would definitely be ones that might be good to watch some examples, to get some ideas, because these aren't going to be custom to your text. So you would have to make sure these work. He's talking about opting in. Obviously, you have to make sure that whatever you're talking about there is opting in. So interesting. I think that one could be a little bit challenging. Going to go ahead and be honest about that one. So let's just go back. Let's see, how do we get out of here? Back to Reevio logo. Okay, let's try one that's a little bit easier. Let's do one of these promo ones. Kind of like these. Looks like it's in a square format. It's pretty simple. Do this one. We're doing it. We're gonna go for it. I'm trying to make a short, easy video to use here. Short, easy video. Boom. Let's check this out. Okay. Let's add a scene. Let's see what it gives us. Okay, all kinds of stuff. Ooh, this looks like fun. It's just drawing. It's hands and swiping and pressing and text. Ooh, I like that. Let's do that. Oops. Click. Let's see. What does that one do? Same thing. Check mark. It's a quote. Ooh, that's fun. Okay. What's this one? It's cool. Looks like we have another page. Looks interesting. Okay. What's that one do? Another circle, but it doesn't quite, it looks like that circle's pretty standard, so you have to make sure your word's pretty small there. Ooh, I like that. Yes. All right, let's just go play around here. All right, so we've got our scenes here, right? So let's click our first one. All right, so text one. Yeah, I don't know. What would we say here? Let's see. Doesn't give me a lot of room. That's okay. It gives me a word count, which is nice and convenient. Reevio. Oops. Let's check it out. I didn't save it. I did notice that, let's see, can we change the color? We sure can. Let's make it, you can type in your hex value here. If we wanted to submit, now it's going to be a different color, maybe. And then you can turn it on and off. So if we didn't want to use that top one, that would be fine. Now, I did read that the preview, so I noticed it's not, oh, scene preview, video preview. So it's not giving us a preview of our edits. And I did read in the FAQ that's on their website, that is something they're working on, and they will be layering that in. So as you can see right now, we type it in and we just kind of have to hope that it looks okay, right? Let's go to the next scene. This one looks like it's got 3 lines of text. Let's see. All right, well, we'll see what happens here. Not sure. Text 1, 2, 3. Okay. Let's see. Have you registered? Check. Let's see. Do so by August 15th. Check. Page.com. Okay. We're going to just hope that one's good to go. This one's got multiple lines of text. Oh, here we go. Now it's going to do it. Let's go back to that. Text 1, 2, 3. Yep. Okay, cool. So now let's go to this one. We have multiple lines of text, and then we have something that drags down. Good deal. Okay, so this one is our main one. Ooh, okay. Let's see. Half marathon. Check. 10K. Check. Family fun. 5K. Check. It's your choice. Oh, we don't have very much room there. You choose. All right. And then $5 to register. Kids walk. Oh, okay. We'll do this. Kids 12 and under walk free. Oh, not enough. All right, we'll keep it at registration. Oops, $25 to register. Boom. All right. Now we got our last one. Let's get a quick preview. Ching! I like that. All right, so Walk, Indiana. There's not enough room. September 9th. Okay, we got some limitations. I'm not going to worry about I'm just throwing text in there just to kind of show this and how it goes. As you can see, you know, you got to kind of think about it. You got to kind of set back, consider some things. You might, as you get in here and play with some of the text, you might decide, hey, I actually don't like that. I want to do a different scene. But now what we're going to do is, oh yeah, so we need that first one. Oh, it is going to give us a preview. Okay, here we go. So that's just a preview to get an option, I guess. So we're going to submit our video, right? If we wanted to change the music, we would go right here and change audio. And look, we got a whole library, right? Girls on Clouds. My guess would be, I wonder how the searching is. Can you search? Yes, here we go. So you can search by some genres here. This probably has some room for improvement as well. I can tell you, if you're not careful, you can spend a lot of time looking for music. So, but they do let you create a favorite, which is nice because then you can kind of go through and then pick some that you like and then decide on the one that you want to use. We're going to use we're going to quick one. These are fairly corny, but you can upload your own. I did like that. That's nice. Let's see, type here. My audio. So yeah, you can add your own. That's where you would find your favorites after you've done that. Let's just go ahead and go back. We'll just keep the song that's in there, right? But this is nice. It looks like you can change the start time. So if we wanted to start our video, oh no, I know we can't. Never mind. I got excited. Fade out. So if you wanted to fade out at the end, you can change just the volume right here as well. So if you are doing maybe a video that has some additional audio in it. Okay, let's just go for it. Let's submit our video. I'm curious how long this takes. So we'll see. I'm going to kind of keep an eye on my email. But again, let's use this minute while we're minute or maybe a few while we're waiting to talk about the app so far. So, okay, here's what my observations are so far. This app, I believe, is fairly inexpensive. It is a one-time type of license. You buy a one-time license and you have it all the time. My guess is they're going to continue to layer in additional templates, additional features. It is fairly new. It's kind of in a beta stage. That is sometimes one of the best times to opt into an app because a lot of times you will get grandfathered in. So for example, what I mean by that is right now you may have the option to buy a lifetime license, but maybe in a year from now, they're going to do what's called a month-to-month or an annual subscription base where you're constantly paying. So I do know that a lot of apps will do that initially. Developers will do that because they need that upfront money. So they have beta people, beta users that they opt in early, but they reward you by giving you lifetime access for that low fee. So there is that benefit to opting into an app in its early stages. Some of the cons are just, they are still working out kinks. The best way that a software company can make an app amazing is by getting it out there, getting people to use it, and then getting the feedback and making adjustments. That I have been an app user for many years, and I've seen a lot of my favorite apps come a long way from just being very simplified and simple to very robust and amazing. And, the reward, being grandfathered into some of that early adopter pricing is pretty awesome. So there's definitely some pros and cons to it. When it comes to this app, what I'm seeing so far is, again, there's definitely a lot of opportunities to create some pretty cool things. I am curious to kind of get in and play around with uploading my own videos and seeing what kind of custom animations I can make. But also just the thing you got to think about if you're going to adopt these types of videos into your strategy, one, you got to have them in your strategy, or you're going to buy an app and you're never going to use it. Two, it looks like they require a little bit of planning and some time to actually go in to create them. So, again, to create something great, a lot of times it does take a little bit of time, and a lot of times it does take a little bit of effort. Nothing comes real easy. I just realized my email's not open, so let me just open up my email real quick. So they do take time. There's a little bit of an investment sometimes to create great stuff. So if you are just thinking to yourself, I have no time, zero time, it's not worth it to me, then maybe this app's not for you. Maybe you need something a little bit simpler, or you need to hire somebody to do it for you. So those are kind of some of my initial observations. The interface itself seems okay, seems kind of simple. I like how it saves your videos in one place. I do like how the tutorials are built right into the app. I guess what I could do is kind of get myself logged out here. Let me go back to here. I'm sure there's a way for me to, you can put all kinds of stuff in there. Forum coming soon. See, as you can see, we're very early in the stages here. There's a Facebook community as well that probably is a Facebook group that will let you be along in there with other people. So as you can see, when you go to the Reevio website, it is a coming soon style of website, which is pretty cool. I am now curious how the heck I got into where I got into. So like I said, I literally clicked through onto an ad. Let me just go back here and see what else there is. Let's try this. Nope. There must have, it was a Kickstarter page. I'd be curious to see if something comes up in my deal here. So let's see if I can find it. Vendor site. Here we go. Okay, boom. So this is, it was a Kickstart.com, paykickstart.com. But as you can see here, this is the website where they're selling it right now. So this is where you can learn. So as you can see, Reevio.com /social. There's already a lot of people that look like they've, opted in, which is fun, but it gives you some interesting insights into what you're going to be able to create. Kind of just goes in and shows you what you've got. So this was enticing to me, but the really enticing part, the features, drag and drop interface. I'm a big fan of drag and drop interfaces. That's very common in a web app. But let's see, there were some examples here that we already saw some of those. And then there were some frequently asked questions. As I said, preview video, no, not at the moment. But as you can see, so special pre-launch offer is right now 50% off. This says price increases $1 every 48 hours. I don't know how legit that is. I'm not sure, what that's going to be. But right now, it's at $47. So I opted in at $47. Pretty easy. It gives you what is included here. And again, I think that what's going to end up happening is you're going to see that when this thing becomes something, that price will go up. It will probably change to a monthly or annual subscription-based app, and then they will add more stuff and more features in as you go. That is just kind of how these things happen. So check it out if you're interested. Still no email yet from me, so let's go back into the app and see what we've got here. I need to find my login here. There we go. Let's log in and see what we're dealing with. I'm gonna go into my checking this out. My videos. Still rendering. So I'm going to go ahead and just pause us here for a minute, and then I'll come back when this thing's ready. Oh, no, different email. Okay, so it's been at least 30 minutes, which is okay, I suppose. I'm an impatient person, and when I start making something, I'm ready to have it. I want it now. I'm ready. So that is definitely something that hopefully they can improve over time. My guess would be their servers are slow. My guess would also be that a lot of people have potentially signed up. And as I am sitting here with you in this moment, I just got the email that says that my my dealio is complete here. So let me just open this up. So let's go back down. Okay, so we're still showing rendering here. So let me just refresh my screen. Let's see what shows up here. Let's see. I just got an email that said it's ready, so it should be ready. There it is. Wonderful. Okay, so, okay, as I said, that was like a long time. And like I said, I'm just kind of an impatient person. But something to keep in mind as you go create a video, walk away, go do something else, and then come back. It's going to tell you when it's ready, which is nice. You're not sitting here checking all the time. Let's just check it out and watch it. Oh. Fun. I like it. It's cute, right? It's cute. So it looks like from here we can favorite it. We can also share directly, I think, to Facebook, Instagram. Yeah, Facebook and YouTube. Okay, so right there, it's going to let you post right there. I would actually, when it comes to YouTube, that's probably fine. When it comes to Facebook, I would recommend you download the video and then upload it yourself. That is funny because on the template, I thought it circled over here, so that didn't work out so well. And then you can preview it, you can download it, which is what this is. And then if you want to go and make a similar video, or another option would be to make a video that is similar, but you might want to just try something different, but you don't want to get rid of the other one. Make a duplicate and then go edit and then compare and then make your decision on which one you want to use. So, well, there you have it. That's Reevio. A quick unboxing. Not really that quick, actually. This is a long video, so I'm sure you decided early in the video whether or not you wanted to consider this app or not. Again, I just kind of wanted to try to show you what my process is when I go through an app when I first get it and get started with it. I personally like to just jump right in and see if I can figure it out, and then I like to go watch the tutorials on how to do stuff. So, but I love that they had the welcome video. I love apps that kind of help you get acclimated a little bit to get started. So check it out if you will. Definitely not a promoted, sponsored post. I'm not making any money on this. Just, again, sharing a new app as I discovered it with you. Maybe I'll use it. Maybe I won't. We'll see. So you guys have a good one, and I'll see you around later.